Hey, what's up guys, it's DPort here from DPortGaming. Welcome to game number 2 between the human players and the undead players from the clan war. This is game number 2 between clan Dhc and clan OwNu. So anyways, this is the two undead players from the previous game. And that game was very interesting. If you guys haven't checked it out, be sure to check out game number 1. Very interesting. Definitely don't want to miss that one. But anyways, wow, Thu's going for the same look here. Sorry for spoiler if you guys have not seen game number 1. Thu, it looks like he might go for a quick pally again. Are they going to go for the same strategy? Looks like Yumiko and Thu going for the same opening. And no, he goes for an Archmage instead, changing it up a little bit. Yumiko and Thu communicating here. Meanwhile, we do have EnTee. EnTee does mean duck. Quick little fact there. Duck in German. Meanwhile, we do have Pony WaN spawning exactly at the bottom south of Knollwood here. And anyways, decent map can favor I think it favors the undead players just a little bit, because we do see not many human expansion points, or very hidden ones, or any ones that could be very sneaky. The only one that could be sneaky over here for Yumiko is rather a far walk, and that's the farthest away from the undead bases, which probably would be the best pick if the human players were going to go for it. But if they do go for it, the only one they could really go for as a tag team would be this one or this one, and those are relatively very close to the middle. And the undead players will really try to strive to get map control on the fountain. What do we got as a fountain? We've got a fountain of health. So I think that benefits human players a little bit more, because they're going to go for the Archmage and already have that Brilliance Aura. Meanwhile, actually, we do have Yumiko still going for a pally. So they are going for a quick expansion once again. What a surprise. They're just going to go for the one that's most likely to be run into. But those Death Knights are very, very slow to get out. So, once again, they're probably going to get this expansion up for Thu once again, and let's see how well they can incorporate it. Thu actually mixing up the EnTee, already spotting this with the Acolyte, so pretty nice map awareness and scouting there by EnTee. Meanwhile, WaN running over here, it doesn't even need to scout with his Acolyte anymore. That DK for EnTee is going to be a little bit light here on a creep jack, and just out of reach there. We do have the Archmage already picking level 2 from the aid of Yumiko's little militia aid there. That Archmage will get nuked pretty easily, but we do have a Paladin coming to town. No need to worry for Thu's Archmage. Be healed up, counter those coils. So now the Death Knights just have to use run that command team, try to harass these footmen. But pretty nice positioning on the Arcane Tower, actually putting up 2 instantly. Archmage needs to be careful. It's not Archmage, excuse me, Archmage. And 2 skeletons getting up for EnTee once again. Meanwhile, more militia coming in for both players. Nope, Yumiko not doing it. Actually just have a lot, so maybe Yumiko is going to go for expansion point as well. And human players feel pretty confident with their quick expand. Could get a surround here. No, footman didn't get it. Death Knight, actually both Death Knights, about 2 more coils left in their mana pockets. And meanwhile, How's the Dead going up for both undead players as I speak. Tower for Arcane Tower is going to get up, and Yumiko and Thu defended this a lot better than they did on Turtle Rock. So I'm already feeling a better feeling for this for clan Dhc in this situation. 2 Arcane Towers, so they've had enough of the skeleton harass. They've had enough of this Death Knight harass. They're putting up 2 Arcane Towers now, and say goodbye to that harassment. No more harassment now. Should get this tower up, town hall up rather very easily here. No tech yet coming from Yumiko, and militia getting involved, so they are going to go either for some nice creeping assisting here, and maybe even going to go for this mercenary camp over here. Probably the smartest decision. Tried to go for the duel last time and didn't really work. I think they were just pushing their luck in that situation. Yumiko waiting for his militia to arrive, and should get this pretty easy. Staff at TP. Archmage going to join the posse. Picked up the Cult of Attack, actually. Probably a really nice item for the Archmage. Well, I like it. Plus 6 damage to the Archmage. Archmage does get a lot of hits though out in a normal fight if you don't use Blizzard on him. You just use Water Mantle, which he could convert to Blizzard late game, because the destroyers will just suck up those Water Mantles. Basically free devour magic for those destroyers. So you do see a lot of human players, if the game does go late game and they do still have a majority of fiends, we might see a Blizzard, which is always entertaining to see, because undead players are always like, dang it, nothing really counter to Archmage except for nuking it with that Blizzard. And as well as a Paladin for Yumiko, so that's gonna be pretty tough to take down a Archmage is casting Blizzard. Basically, all you have to do is move your fiends, but it's always a hassle, rearrange your fighting position. Meanwhile, EnTee gonna run in here, try to cause some havoc at Thu's base, and should be successful here. Actually, he could run in here from this side, but it doesn't look like he's gonna see it. Yeah, now he's gonna see it. Actually, could kill that sheep, get some rod necromancy up in the joint. Level 2, almost level 3 for the paladin. Actually, nice mercenaries too to help him creep. It looks like Yumiko's going for rifleman, mass rifleman again. Doesn't even need to make any more towers. The arcane tower's gonna take it down really easily, but really needs to defend his base here. You're gonna lose a lot of peasants at his base. Just gonna set him back. Probably won't have a TP for quite some time. There's a TP, straight up TP coming for Thu's archmage. It looks like no. Actually, Yumiko TPing does get the trap here on the Death Knight, and very nice here. Is going to get the trap as well as the Cryptine, so it's going to force a TP here for EnTee, and EnTee's going to try to stay in the back here as long as he possibly can. Yumiko actually just going to keep whole position here on his units, but that's going to be pretty rough. Actually going to change it here, defend with Footman, so those fiends won't even be able to take it. Very nicely done here by Thu, trapping the Death Knight here. Death Knight won't even be able to reach the Death Knight of EnTee, and EnTee's going to have to force a TP there. EnTee, a lot of his units are trapped. Looks like the TP's going to catch them, though. And was able to get out of here. Actually, WAN's skeleton still does harassment. Very nice play there by Thu, keeping the undead player trapped inside there. Should be able to tech relatively soon. No tech. Oh, tech going for Yumiko now. Is not going for rifle. Actually, probably picked up a few. Does he have a few? Not at this point. No, wait, that was Yumiko. What was I saying? That wasn't Thu. Very nicely done by Yumiko. Yeah, so Yumiko actually saving Thu there. Thu could have TP'd with the Archmage, but it wasn't necessary. So very nicely done there by Yumiko. Meanwhile, EnTee and WAN a little bit trouble in this game. Do have the tech advantage, but once again, they're not able to do a lot of harassment on this expansion like they were in game 1. Keep actually being put up by Thu at the expansion point, so actually almost using his main base as an expansion point. Not really using it too much. Actually going for a block here, 2 farms as well. And probably going to creep out this middle of the map. Probably could do some dragging from the fountain. Let's see if that's what he's going to do. Looks like he's going to drag it here. Try to drag the dragon a little bit farther away. Undead players aren't going to spot this. WAN looks like he's going for expansion point 2, putting down that blight as well as a quick ziggurat. And meanwhile, some more harassment coming in by EnTee. Going to be able to take down that guard tower with those fiends. Picks up level 2 on the Death Knights. We're going to see it on a Holy Aura. Meanwhile, Archmage should be able to take this down as well with the Berserker pretty easily without the Drake getting healed up, as well as their units getting healed up. Should pick up a, what did he pick up? Paladin picked up Ruined Bracers, very nice item to counter against undead nuking, so very, very nice item. Meanwhile, WAN's going to finish up here, going to get some more Acolytes to help at that expansion point. Won't get it for quite some time, though. I don't think he's going to go for a Necropulse as well. Paladin's going to come in and spot this. Does have Step at TP, but probably going to exist around here. Does have Divine Shield as well. There's a nuke right off the bat. Didn't they do? Wow, that did nothing with those Rune Bracers. That did completely nothing. It did like 100 damage. Wow, that's just imba. Meanwhile, Yumiko has to come over here to save Thu once again. Well, unit-wise, Thu is pretty good. He has the Archmage over here, almost level 3, so he gets one more kill. He's gonna pick up level 3. Nice little level 2 level 2 Water Elemental, excuse me. Meanwhile, Haunted Goldmine actually almost got taken down here. Death Knight's still only level 2 for WAN, and probably only level 2 for EnTee, so they're both hero level, and the undead players having a lot harder time this game. Thu and Yumiko stepping the game up a little bit. Meanwhile, it looks like Paladin's gonna run over here, get some more mercenaries. Actually, didn't even need 230 farms over here. And no, are they gonna go for the big red camp? Are they gonna go for the giant golems over here? And it looks like they are. Very big camp over here to take. Gonna get a nice item, so kind of a risk here. It looks like EnTee's gonna run over here. Does have that orb already, so showing that he's T3 Ziggurat and Destroyer upgrade pretty soon. They're probably gonna try to push in this expansion point relatively soon. Thu's already sniffing it out, already putting off the towers. This army is gonna be damaged pretty much, you know, lots from that stomp, or is it Thunderclap? And what is the item? Spiked collar, so probably one of the worst items they could have gotten in that situation. Not a very good item. Is going to get a lot of gold, though, from that. So probably one of the worst items they didn't even want to grab there. So, yeah, they're going to have to run back here. And they already cleared that, though. So, I mean, when else are they going to clear? They have to take that together. They can't take that, you know, one by one. Yumiko actually picked up a level 3. Excuse me, Thu. I keep mixing it up. Thu picked up level 3 on his Archmage. Meanwhile, just try to push this undead player out, and WAN gonna exchange here, and the tower is already delayed. Gonna be able to take down these towers quite easily with these fiends with piercing. Only a T2 over here at Yumiko's base. Paladin still running around the map. Gonna be able to come over here. Is gonna show a spiked collar and probably gonna sell it, but no, there is no shop at his base, so won't be able to sell for quite some time. Gonna run to the expansion point. Tower's gonna get up soon. Yumiko gonna lose a bit of militia here, trying to run back here. Sheep, multiple sheep here, just chilling in the Yumiko, breeding some sheep. Meanwhile, Paladin's gonna use Divine Shield. Yumiko's army joins the party here. Gonna force. Looks like WaN's not gonna give up though. Gonna use a Frost Nova and not gonna. He's gonna try to take down a lot of those peasants, and took 2 down with 2 strikes. Finally see level 3 from a Death Knight. There's another Frost Nova trying to take down Rifleman. There's the nuke actually to save the Destroyer, not really a nuke. Crypt Fiend needs to be microed back. Probably going to see a nuke coming here for Paladin. Could take it down. There's the nuke to finish it off. In exchange, probably a Rifleman's going to go down. Rifleman's going to go down. No micro needed for Yumiko. Just going to let it go down. Meanwhile, TP for WaN's going to get out of there. Meanwhile, EnTee is going to come back in here, but he's going to realize he stands no chance against this mass towers. Meanwhile, we do see Thu as well as Thu actually picked up a Paladin. Meanwhile, Rifleman, Mountain King actually being picked up for Yumiko. Meanwhile, it looks like the towers actually could be taken down quite efficiently from these destroyers. Paladin for Yumiko is going to staff a TP in here. Still needs to sell a spike collar, just hasn't had time to. And we are going to see some towers coming over Thu, pushing this undead expansion point, forcing WaN to fight this. And I think WaN can take this though. Nothing really too much Thu can do at this point. Do some harassment, get the back up to these towers, and forcing a WaN to strike back here. Actually, WaN doesn't have too much. He doesn't have too much. I think Thu could defend this, but I don't think Thu's going to try to risk it. Just leaving these towers regardless. Oh, was sniffing out EnTee here. EnTee still only level 2 DK. We got to take off that Troll Berserker though. No heal coming from the Paladin. Just have a boost speed though, so it won't get nuked as easy. And wow, losing the Ogre Mauler, losing some big mercenaries there. Gonna lose a Water Mental as well. So basically feeding that Death Knight almost level 3. And did he sell the Foul Hound, please? Where is that Paladin? He still didn't sell it, so I'm not sure why he didn't sell the Spike Collar. Why is he gonna keep it? Interesting. I don't think it's really a game changer, like a battle changer. So why would he keep that? It's a lot of gold you can get there. So it's still just doing the Rifleman look. Castle going up as well as Castle going up for Thu. Just trying to keep the expansion point alive. Undead player actually WaN put that expansion point as well to counter their expansion point. Probably the best situation they could have done it. That's basically the only thing to do to counter this quick human expansion point. You know, try to stay in the game as undead player, get that quick expansion point up, prevent that Paladin from doing harassment, and you should be okay shape late game as long as your heroes get high enough levels. But I mean, the undead players have been trying to get all their levels, you know, from creeping, and Yumiko and Thu doing a really nice job this game on not losing, you know, unnecessary units, just feeding these Death Knights, except for the Mountain King here. Oh, it looks like it was gonna fall, but no, healed up by both Paladins, and now it's gonna fall. Paladin's gonna fall. Excuse me, Mountain King just fell, just from autofocus. Destroy a lot of destroyers here. It looks like the Yumiko's at the backup here with rifles. Rifleman's gonna fall. Another nuke. Multiple Rifleman's gonna fall here. Level 3 Lich, and these undead heroes getting pretty beefy here. Another Frost Nova going down, retreating the towers, 2 defense upgrades, which is pretty nice. Undead still doesn't have a Necropolis over here, or Necropolis, whatever you want to say. Crypt Fiend actually ran a little bit too far in there. It's going to be taking down level 5 Paladin. This has the Orb Corruption on him right now, taking additional, or losing 5 armor. Meanwhile, what is this? A Dark Ranger joining the posse. Gonna run into these 2 Riflemen. Gonna probably get a few auto attack, one auto attack. And undead players could theoretically take down this guard towers if they wanted to push in all out. I think they could do it, but it might be an exchange of losing a Death Knight or something. Does have a potion of immobility on one of those. Archmage's trying to get taken down, but saved by Yumiko's Paladin. Still going after, but no, probably bad decision here. Still trying to take down these guard towers. Probably could do it too. They'll lose multiple fiends though if they want to just push in, all out push in. Can't afford to get these 2 towers up though. They need to really move in now. If they wait a little bit longer, I think Thu can hold this off, and I think he's going for mass copters as well. 2 of them coming up here, and once he gets those mass copters, it could be a very big game changer. As the undead players notice this, they need to take down the Scar Towers ASAP. Took them down. They felt like they were going to be upgraded pretty soon. WaN coming in with Dark Ranger, going to be used some silence. There's a silence, no silence yet, and I'm surprised. Where's the silence? Maybe they just rush silence nuke. Get in here. Paladin level 5. Use a potion. There's a Divine Shield going off. EnTee, I'm not sure why I ran in here. Trying to go for Archmage now. Archmage is going to be able to survive for another day. Mountain King Staff TPing in. That Paladin almost fell. Is going to be saved by the Paladin Yumiko. Meanwhile, some engagement up here for WaN. Not really too much. It looks like that statue's going to fall. Trying to push in here. Both undead players going for the guard towers now. And wow, mass copters here. Very nice counter here by Thu. Coming in here, chasing down these destroyers. Not really too many fiends to get some web. I don't even think EnTee's fiend has a web here. And these destroyers still doing work on these guard towers. In exchange, EnTee's destroyers are taking a lot of damage here. Heroes for EnTee as well as WaN still at full HP here. It's a very rough situation for Thu as well as Yumiko, but they are winning the bottom side fight here against EnTee. All of his destroyers are being taken down. The only destroyers left are for WaN. There's only a few left. Wow, saving this Archmage once again. This Paladin for Yumiko, so good here. Looks like Thu's gonna lose his Blood Mage though. In a bad position. Wow, Thu's Paladin almost died, but Divine Shield just in time at 13 HP. Then he's gonna get healed up by Yumiko's Paladin as well. No, he used it on the Mountain King, so that Divine Shield's gonna wear off anytime soon. He's gonna have to buy a potion or something. And Paladin, nope, gonna be saved. Wow, very nicely done here by Yumiko as well as Thu, keeping their heroes alive. And these copters just doing work. I don't even think there's any web yet coming for either undead player. Death Knight could fall. One more hit, bash. Oh my goodness, he could get the nuke. Level 5 Paladin does have enough. Is silenced though. Mountain King goes down. Oh my gosh, Archmage can be taken down. No, TP by Thu. Undead players regathering their footing here, able to take down a few of those, almost able to take down multiple Paladins, but the Death Knight actually fell. Not really too sure, I missed that, but Death Knight fell there for EnTee, and I'm guessing it was the Paladin for Yumiko nuking that thing. And fair trade. Looks like the heroes of Thu coming back involved here, and it looks like they're converting to more of a fiend look here because those destroyers, that counter with those mass copters. Very smart decision here. They're not even upgrading their statues here. No use here. Paladin at level 5, almost level 6. He probably won't even get the resurrection spell though. He's probably just gonna get the level 3 Divine Shield, most likely, just because that's his benefit. He doesn't really need to get the resurrection. Blood Mage rejoining the battle here. Meanwhile, the expansion point's still up for WaN, so undead players can keep putting pressure here. And let's check out what Yumiko's doing. We see the first knights arriving here, so that's going to be a very nice counter to those fiends. I do see Abomination though to try to counter that. Paladin for Yumiko just still running around, prancing around, doesn't even need to be, he doesn't even need to worry about dying. Wow, almost level 3, and just giving more mana to him. Very nice, smart there. He's actually didn't even go for banish, doesn't even need banish at this point. His nuked this a lot, and Knight's gonna be very hard to take down. There's another nuke, gonna be able to take it down as well. A lot of mana on that Paladin as well as those. Wow, that rune bracers, such a nice item. And the Lich is gonna fall for EnTee. It looks like, is that EnTee? And wow, I think EnTee's Lich, it just went down. So very rusted. They're gonna run in here and try to take down EnTee, and I think they have really good momentum here. Nothing really too much. Ooh, looks like WaN's gonna come in from the back, and WaN really needs to try to cause some havoc here. Yumiko, excuse me, Thu's peasants just ran in here. Finally got some web here. Still not even webbing it though. Nice little silence to get multiple heroes of the human army. Knight's gonna be able to take down the ground units for WaN very efficiently. And WaN's not even going to try to fight this anymore. He's going to TP. Has enough gold to force it, to buy a TP or get a TP once again. Meanwhile, wow, EnTee ran out there and he's going to lose multiple units here. We do see that Stormbolt, which is going to be pretty effective, and EnTee in a very rough situation here. Actually getting some Banshee Adept training, so maybe even going to try to steal some of these Knights, which would probably be the ideal thinking here in this situation. Meanwhile, WaN's going to come over here and try to save EnTee here in this human army. Just very strong. These hero levels, this Paladin is such a threat here. Yumiko doing a very nice job with that Paladin as well as that Mountain King. Not even too many units here, just a few Knights, and very nice micro from the Paladin. And you just need to be careful. There's a silence, and now undead players are gonna go for some hero focus while that silence is on them. Silence gonna wear off anytime soon. There it goes. Try to get that Archmage. No save there by Yumiko. Thu's Archmage needs to get out of here. No TP. Maybe pass the Staff of Sanctuary. Gonna pass the Rune Braces on the Archmage, so no more nukes will be that effective. Still trying to take it down. And got it though. Mass nukes here, but these mass copters still just piling down on these Crypt Fiends. You can't even see the Crypt Fiends. There's too many gyrocopters in the air right now. Paladin for Thu picks up level 3, so very nice nukes there coming as well as heals. Stormbolt going off on the Abomination, and these Gyrocopters attacking the Altar of Darkness, it looks like now, so making that Lich not be able to get back in this game. Mountain King gonna pick a level 3, once it picks a level 3, level 2 Stormbolt's gonna be very nice. Focusing down Mountain King, let's see if Yumiko, no, wasn't quick enough to heal it though, had enough mana, and now the Resurrection, he actually got it, and very nicely done there by Yumiko, using it at perfect timing, right when the undead players thought they had an advantage in the fight, just re-summon a bunch of those knights, and looks like another knight, 2 more HP would kill it. Paladin still running around, doesn't really have too much. Gonna use the clarity on the Divine Shield now. Very smart there. Does have enough for a nuke, because he's gonna use it on that Crypt Fiend, and I don't think he needs it. Those knights doing a lot of damage. Might use it to heal up that knight right there. Let's see what he does. Meanwhile, it looks like Blood Mage is going to come back in here, steal some mana, but wow, insta-nuke there by WaN. WaN doing some nice nuking here with the Death Knight, so Death Knight against heroes, but wow, the Black Citadel may fall. A lot of these Gyrocopters still attacking it. Siege Engines try to take this Black Citadel down. Looks like Black Citadel will go down. A few more hits from the Siege Engines. Undead players trying to constantly take these tanks down, and wow, the Acolytes might save this, and no, they will keep it up, it looks like. And oh my goodness, EnTee and WaN still keeping up in this game. But wow, while all this is going on, what do we have here? Mass towers as well as an expansion point going for Yumiko, and that does not smell good news for undead players. EnTee using a lot of resources to heal that up, and his main base just got damaged a lot. Do see some Banshees with rank 2, so we will be able to steal some of those knights. We do a Paladin running at level 6. Very nice combination with the Divine Shield as well as the Clarity. Meanwhile, WaN trying to pick up level 5 on the Death Knight to get some nice nuking with the Death Coil. Looks like we do have Paladin running in here. That's Yumiko's. And Paladin for Thu, still level 3. So, yeah, didn't even need remake towers here. Getting those Gyrocopters very nice here. Basically no air the undead players can get, and that's basically to hold them back, because Fiends just only do so much. And Thu's actually going to make some Siege Engines. Siege Engines going to do some horrific damage on these Spirit Towers. WaN actually going to counter it with a Meat Wagon, so that's going to be pretty nice. Meat Wagon's going to be very efficient to counter these tanks. Doing a lot of damage. Siege damage is very good damage to these fortified units. Trying to heal up the Nubrian Tower, not going to heal it up. Could be fine. But in the meantime, Yumiko gets the expansion point up, so not a good trade there for undead players. EnTee has really hurt his economy, really needs to get that Lich back to help some nukes, but his Lich will probably fall really quickly. Undead players did some pretty nice nuking. Meanwhile, Yumiko's Paladin doing some work on these Acolytes, taking all of them down. And the economy for undead players is struggling. Probably going to pick up level 5. Already picked up level 5 in the Death Knight. Death Knight does have, almost level 5 in the Lich. Level 2 Dark Ranger. I think he got Dark Arrow or Black Arrow, whatever it's called. Trying to pick up some level 4 on the Paladin, which would be nice. Potion of Immobility, very nice item there for Thu. And meanwhile, a lot of flying machines heading over to the east of the map. Did see WaN running over here, so he's gonna run away frantically. Meanwhile, Thu's Blood Mage gonna join the posse, and a lot of Banshees here looking for some juicy knights. Knights are located over here, so basically he needs to get in a good position to steal those knights. But if he's not able to steal those knights, it will be GG. So basically, it's gonna be the battle of the Banshees stealing the knights, and it's gonna be how well he's able to get in position, because it does take, 2 seconds, maybe even 3 to steal a knight. But can you even counter that? I don't think you can. So once they're locked in, I think all you can do is kill them. So I think a few of the Paladin nukes will be able to kill a few Banshees, but it won't. It's going to take at least 3 knights. But there's only 3 knights on the playing field right now, so not even that many knights. So how many is he going to steal? And Paladin for Yumiko already spotting this. Already, he used anti-magic shield, so maybe that's another reason he got the Banshees. He used anti-magic shield on his Acolyte, so Paladins can't use Holy Light on it. Meanwhile, WaN engaging over here, taking a lot of damage on that Domination. Looks like first knight's going to fall. Already used nuked. Going to be staffed out here, and a Paladin going to staff a TP in. Bad news for WaN, is probably going to have to use a TP here. A lot of flying machine just going for the Oblivion statues. Meanwhile, we do have the DK. Needs to be careful. He needs to use his nukes wisely here. Only has about 2 more left. Fiend's going to go down relatively quickly here, and I'm not sure how much longer WaN can stay in this fight. Maybe you gotta wait for EnTee to come over here and try to steal some knights, but there's not even that many knights. Just not really too much to counter those the flying machines. And Lich almost fell. I'm gonna have to use the yeah, I said Lich because I like to. Anyways, gonna have to pop the potion of invulnerability as well. That nuke, that double paladin nuke, the storm bolt as well. Very nice nuke ability here. Probably gonna have to heal up once again, but there's no more nukes left on WAN's DK. There we go. We got the first stolen knight here. Banshee's still gonna go. Another knight joins the posse. That's the only units he can basically take away here. But those anti-magic shields gonna be a very nice counter. There's nothing to steal it from the human players or dispel it. So nothing really too much the human players can do at this point. Undead players regathering their footing a little bit. Very nice game here. WoW level 3-2 upgrades for those flying copters. Meanwhile, let's see what we're seeing here. More siege tanks as well as the bombard. Where I see it, it's called bombard. I mean, it's from a different game. Fragmentation. It's a very nice upgrade if you get some mortar teams involved to take down the banshees and these tanks just running involved here. Are they going to be able to save it here? One tank gets surrounded. Not too smart there by Thu, and that's going to force human players to engage a little bit. Maybe even a surround on the paladin. Didn't even get it. He's trying to take down a banshee. There's the banshee. Thu finished it off with his paladin. Very intense. Middle of the game right now. Meanwhile, siege engines running over to expansion point. Expansion point actually fell. Not sure when that happened. I wasn't on top of my game. We do have a... Where is this going on? Where is this going on? Undead player, actually Meat Wagon, trying to take down a workshop, but he does get some shots exchanged at him from the mortar teams. And human players just chilling at their expansion points and waiting this out. Do have advantage at this point. Gold mine actually for both players about to end for the human players as well as EnTee and WAN. So all expansion points are going to be, main bases gold mine ending in the next few minutes. Undead player, another big fight coming here. A lot of militia coming in from the bottom side. Human heroes coming in from the east here. Gonna try to save up enough. Wow, Mountain King just got focused on. Couldn't even say in time. Thu gonna try to steal some mana here from the Death Knight. And not really too much human players can do. Undead players sitting in very in good position here. The only thing keeping him in this game, Yumiko and Thu, are the undead, human heroes. Paladin for Yumiko, very strong. Won't be able to take that thing down forever. Probably won't even be able to take it down for the end of this game. And a lot of these paladins getting involved here, just falling down, just basically doing some tanking to aid these human heroes. That one knight did get stolen. Paladin could be going down. No, was able to be saved there by the holy light of the Yumiko's paladin. And it's very hard to get some focusing on those heroes. There's a banish there. Wow, very nice banish and holy light on that lich. Almost took it down there. We'll see if Yumiko's gonna run in there, try to take down a holy light. Might actually finish that, and let's see if he's gonna get it here. Lich needs to be careful. Needs to get a heal. There's a banish heal. Very nicely done though. Another heal. Potion of invulnerability being popped up by WAN, keeping that lich alive. Very nice. No, the blood mage is gonna fall now. So WAN and EnTee turning this game around. Another blood mage may fall. No, healed up there by the paladin. There's another nuke, a little bit too delayed there and late. But undead players doing a decent job. But remember, there is no gold, and both human players are having constant gold income right now, which is basically keeping them in this game. Undead players are getting their heroes rather beefy though. And as we all know, undead heroes are always very deadly late game. But wow, that level 7 paladin for Yumiko, gonna run back in here, just keeping them in this game the whole time. One-man army, basically the definition. Lich needs to be careful, really needs to get the Mountain King back to get some nukes. But once again, that Mountain King is just focused down so quickly. Haunted Gold Mine coming up here. Siege Engine's going to spot this, and Thu, that's where he's spending a lot of resource. The Siege Engine's 3-3 upgrade, and they can take that undead army rather down quickly. Paladin needs to be careful here. Is going to be... wow, it is surrounded. Is going to try to get out of here, though. Potion of Invulnerability going to end soon. Paladin may pass a TP. Could he pass a TP here? Let's see if he's going to pass a TP. Please pass it. If he doesn't pass a TP, he may fall. No, is healed up. Another Divine Shield actually being popped off as well. So basically useless here. Paladin's just gonna go to work, take down this Banshee, and wow, these Paladins are looking very imba here. Just can't even take them down. Looks like the invulnerability, a shield or divine shield for Thu is gonna wear down finally, and Blood Mage actually got nuked. So undead players need to nuke something. The only thing left to nuke is the Archmage. Paladins might get nuked now, level 4, but that Yumiko's Paladin just his heal level 3 is just very strong. Meanwhile, WAN's base getting ultimately destroyed by tanks. Nothing really too much you can defend at this point. Undead players need to keep their middle ground stat stature and momentum in the middle, but are losing units picked off by these Paladins. Nuke trying to take down that Paladin of Yumiko. Yumiko gonna outlast here. Banshee's coming in here, not sure why, taking a lot of damage from the arcane towers. And really nothing coming. Wow, Mass Griffins. Can Banshees actually take air units? That would be interesting. I'm not sure. We'll see in a moment. I haven't really used Banshees. I don't even know. I haven't seen this. Can they? I doubt they can. Or if they do, they're going to be killed instantly. And now I think Griffins are magic. Are they magic damage? Yeah, they are magic damage. So won't be able to attack any units that have the anti-magic shield. It's going to be a very nice counter here to this, but a lot of Griffins. As you see, a Yumiko saving up his gold, just got Mass Griffins on a second. Mountain King returns a posse as well. Is going to be nuked right off the bat. No potion being countered with some holy lights. That was going to be nuked again repetitively. Is he going to see another heal? No heal. Mountain King gets focused down. They love to nuke that. Lich needs to be careful. Does have the anti-magic shield on him, though. Both nuts Death Knights do. Lich for EnTee needs to be careful. A lot of those Griffins going down, but a lot of units for WaN and EnTee are falling down, and Thu and Yumiko keeping their heroes alive, which ultimately they need to do because they're getting gold income. Undead are not, but they are feeding them a lot. And wow, look at that Lich with 3 claws up +6. Very, very nice here. Death Knight still looking pretty decent here with the anti-magic shield, but it doesn't really have any more nukes and can't fight this too much longer. Both Death Knights with no more mana, just needs to use that statue, get more mana, and it looks like Yumiko and Thu will outlast this undead harassment / push / skirmish. And it looks like the DK is going to be focused down. Nope, forcing a TV here. EnTee's going to be left here, stranded, and his Lich is going to fall in just a second before these human players can catch up. There's the banish. Griffin's going to go to town on this Lich. I'm not sure why they didn't go to town. Anti-magic shield being popped on a Lich now. And no, I'm surprised he didn't take down that Lich. And wow, expansion coming up, a little hidden one as well as a one over here for WaN. But these tanks just going to work. Already destroyed the whole base of WaN. And nothing really too much WaN. I think WaN TP'd here just in time. There is no main base here. Main base Necropolis coming up for WaN over here. Meanwhile, finally taking down these tanks. Undead Heroes, the last hope for EnTee and WaN here. Pretty entertaining game though. Meanwhile, human players dominating the middle and still have those expansion points running very, very strong here. Thu had this one up since the beginning, and that gold mine in the middle. These gold mines in the middle of the map have so much gold. It is ridiculous. There's the banish, and no, saved by the DK, and now the DK for WaN could fall. Oh my goodness, he could have used a banish, but I think they both used banish there on the first DK. But those heroes can fall so quickly from that banish. Mass Griffin attack, as well as the double holy light. And we do have the Mountain King. No, Mountain King's not back yet. There is the banish on the Lich. Let's see if he's gonna go for it. No anti-magic shield to save that Lich once again. Or looks like this is gonna be the final push here. Undead players can't handle this. Use a coil on something, but too many Griffins here, not enough anti-air. And gonna go for the focus on Death Knights. Death Knights don't even have enough coils left to heal up or do any nukings, so basically nothing they can do at this point. Liches are gonna survive for another day. DKs could get nuked now very, very easily from some holy lights and some banish. Actually, Griffin Round is taking a bit of damage. Here's a Mountain King. I won't be able to use a Stormbolt though. Actually, I think it did. I think it saves it from damage. Or unless he got the magic shield. Dark Ranger actually just fell down. But meanwhile, Death Knight for EnTee needs to be careful. And EnTee and WaN call GG before the game could officially end. But yeah, very, very, very entertaining game. Very quite a long one. But I hope you guys enjoyed game number 2 of this epic 2v2 Undead vs Human. I'm enjoying it. Tied 1-1 right now. And game 3 coming in just a moment. Stay tuned.